Hey, so it's time for a update, I guess. So I'm like 2 days and a couple hours. My atlas looks actually pretty good. I'm only missing 2 maps that are like hard to get. The mineral pools and then primordial here, which I'm not really even planning to unlock. So I'm just missing the mineral pools. I think I want like 15 or something underground rivers now without getting it. I didn't end up getting temple from my first. I have my T15 orb already, T10 orb already. I have the clip here. So that was like slightly below like 2 days played. I was like level 91 and had like 91.5. I don't know if shit is right. Yeah. And at that point, my atlas was 85. So I didn't have the courtyard or temple yet at that point, or anything like that. I actually ended up getting my T15 siege from while in my first T14 scriptorium, and the plan right now is to get Elder on the atlas. So I'm gonna get all of the white maps here, right? So that's like what, 6, 10, that's 12 white maps here. And then adding the T6s, that's like 15 maps under the influence. And I think it's like around like 15 to 20 or something, somewhere along those lines is when you get the Elder to actually occupy your atlas. And then I'm kind of hoping that it comes to somewhere close to these maps, right? Any of these maps actually is good. I'm kind of debating on shaping my channel into a haunted mansion if the Elder occupies one of like these 4 maps. So it's, you know, it's always gonna be contested. So kind of gonna see what happens. I'm also open to unshaping Tropical for a shore, maybe even to Infest Valley if he goes like near these maps. We'll see what happens. And if Elder actually ends up occupying a white map, I might just kill him. Like actually try to farm him a bit. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm gonna do that. I ended up getting my first offering. Here's Cliff. I think there's like less than 10 Chevron kills together. This is a T12 Tribunal. You can actually get it in Tower too, I believe, but I don't really like the Tower fights. With the Brutus slams and the hook. I think that's pretty much it. I haven't had any like upgrades to my gear. I still don't have an Elder Helm. I was using a mace earlier. Where is it? Here, I was using this previously. But then I needed a different resist, so I just crafted the claw. Claw could act like a Shaper Claw could actually have a mod. I think it's called like my 20% reduced evasion rating if you have hit recently. So it would work with like Ball Lightning and all that, and it would actually help a lot with SRS. Like in like doing Chimera and all that. Oh, speak of that, I'm probably gonna progress route here all the way to Chimera so I can farm it. But I'm still kind of hoping that I get like a Zana mission on one of my higher maps, and I get one of the red maps in this corner. That's like it's my dream, but I'm probably just gonna do the progress here and then just remove it. It's like 5 maps, like, and I need layer for the captured Lucius for the avoid projectiles that were chained anyways. But you don't need to unlock the map for that. You can just roll to wind on it and kill one of the bosses and that will keep it to you. So I hope I can just go with the Twinned. So yeah, that'll look at my other gear. Oh yeah, I talked at some point, I think I mentioned in the last video that I'm planning to maybe like mass ball gloves and hope for the elemental weakness or temp change on hit. So I can remove my curse on hit setup here. I need to flip this, by the way. I don't have GCPs. So I've been like gathering just like basically any gloves with a decent life and 1 or 2 suffixes. And then just craft minion damage on it and slam. So like this could be fine. This is fine. Dexterity is really nice actually. This is already a pair that I'm planning to do. This is fine. Sadly it has a gold damage which could kind of fuck up with my shield charge EE, but I can always ball lightning afterwards. This is like the minimum, I guess. You can live with this. I think this is an open... Oh wait, that's MOM gloves. I don't even know why I have these here. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like when I get like maybe a stash full of gloves, maybe I'm gonna craft gloves too, like just like Alt Aug Regal and mass craft minion damage. Get like, I'm not sure what colors I'm gonna get on it. I guess Generosity Hatred. Cast damage taken will not stay here, because eventually I'm hoping to get a Elder Shield, which can roll level 5 cast damage taken, so that would like give me another open slot. Then there's I always forget if it's I think it's a Shaper amulet that you can roll for level 22 haste, which would then open another slot for something else here. So I can actually end up having a 4-link for Spectres, or like, you know, 3-link plus Animate Guardian. I have level 20 Animate Guardian leveled up already. I don't really have I think I only have like Leercast on it, so I'm not really using it at the moment. But right now I have Flame Dash and Decoy Totem here. So getting the extra gem here on my shield, and potentially 2 extra sockets from while in the gloves. That's 4 extra sockets I would gain. So I'm kind of hopeful of that. I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Like right now I'm using the claw with the faster attacks because I don't have slots for my shield charge and fortify to be supported with faster attacks. So I would gain that, then the Gasman damage taken, and haste. That alone is enough, so I can take these 2 out for something else. I don't think there isn't anything else in my mind. I'm basically, every time I get a Scriptorium, I just Alt Aug for Twinned, rip all my alterations, then Regal, and run like that. Because I'm not really... They changed the thorns on it, so I don't remember what patch note it was, but previously the only way Chavaron had thorns was when you hit it, right? It dealt like a damage to you, and they changed it so that it's like the corrupted zone boss that killed Nuki not too long ago. You know, the spider, so that it shoots like an arc of like ground projectiles, like from lightning strike, and it looks like I can avoid all of them being at the edge of the arena, even if it's twinned. So I haven't actually got hit by them, so I'm not sure if I can survive it in like a min-max. I'm hoping I can, but that's like a lot less scary to me than the Tribunal boss fight, because on the Tribunal fight you have the can probably, oh, I already took the clip off, but there's the like tornadoes or whatever, like lightning tornadoes going around. Then she has the I don't know, I don't remember what the spell is, like, you know, she shoots like a lot of like projectiles very close to each other, and they do a lot of damage, so I'm kind of scared of that. And then you have the Brutal Slam, which is kind of hard to predict when it's coming, especially when you're trying to dodge tornadoes and all that other crazy shit there. So I'm not running them twinned, even though you can, at the start of the fight, even though like Shadow is on your screen, as long as you don't move, like you can cast like Desecrate and precast 20 SRS, which I've been doing at the start of the fight. But if it's twinned and one of them doesn't die fast enough, and it goes like the invul phase, like, you know, she like goes up off the ground and you can't do anything to her for a while. So I'm kinda scared of like the perfect storm shit that it ends killing me. Yeah, I think that's it. So the next step is to get Elder on my Atlas and see what happens then. I'm really hoping that he stays around the white maps and doesn't go to like T8s and T9s like last time. Oh yeah, I actually did a mistake and I killed the Cove's boss when I was, like, you know, running T10 maps. You find the adjacent T11s, sadly. When I was trying to find like Tribunal, and back then I think, yeah, I had like Academy as a T11, but the moment I got enough for the Tribunal, I unshaped it and got fields, and then I sextant blocked it. There's one bad mod here, like, this isn't a great mod, but this equals to like 12 chisels when you get it. So in solo self-fun you're kinda short on chisels, so I wouldn't mind having it every now and then, but every other map I actually ended up getting a bad sextant on it. I think I spent like 20 to get the 6 good, and then I tried to reroll this for like with like 5 or 6, and then just ended up getting the same. It originally was this, then I rerolled it like 5 or 6 times, and I kept getting like extra monsters, and then I hit this again with like 2 left, so I just stood with it. But yeah, now I have the fields somewhat shaped. I'm probably gonna try to remove the this for a bad mod eventually, but we'll see when that happens. And then was kind of thinking about sextant blocking, like getting these two with like a bad mod for the infested. Oh, sorry, not these. This and this, because I think this affects the Scriptorium. Not exactly sure. I have to check. I have to double check that, but I could like sextant block these two from this map, and then try to get like, you know, every now and then use one there. Ended up getting I just like put one randomly here and ended up getting a really good mod on it, which is nice. But eventually I'll probably sextant block Vault to some degree. You can't like do fully sextant block like you do in Trading League. It's too expensive, because the more maps you, the more mods you block, the more expensive it will be to block the next mod. So like I'm having issues even with the 7 here, right? So can only imagine like doing all of this. It's just not gonna happen. So I guess when it comes to my Atlas progression now, I need to get like 1 or 2 estuaries so I can get the Arachnic Tomb. I'm probably gonna take Spider Forest as another like actual T11 and just, you know, kinda see if I get lucky. Probably won't. I actually have the laboratory already, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait to see what Elder decides to do before I do it, I guess. Or like, you know, move the Elder here potentially. I should do it before I get Elder to my Atlas, because if Elder goes to my laboratory and I don't have it unlocked, well, that's like a 1-. And it would actually help with the Scriptorium and siege farming. When it comes to my like shab farming, you could, I mean, it's an easy argument. If I didn't have siege as a T15, I would get more Scriptorians, which would lead into more offering cards, right? But I kind of want to have it just in, like, the map boss isn't that hard. I enjoy running the map, and if a Zana pops in there, my chance of getting like the higher tier maps here is bigger, right? That's the reason I want to have the siege as a T15 right now, even though it means I get less Scriptorium maps. I'm kind of hoping that I get this eventually, and then I get my Moon Temple from there. Just waiting with temples to get the Bone Crypt. I think I'm missing like one plateau from Wasteland. I have one courtyard already. I'm not gonna wall my courtyards anymore because I already got the temple, and I can just wait until I get 3, then I get my arena, and from arena I'll get here. So the last like question mark here is just the mineral pools. And Zana can actually give it. So probably do my Zana daily and see if I can get it. Because it's a T8, and then you have the T9 here. You're gonna end up most likely at some point to get either of those. So it's end up gonna be like 1% of my Atlas that I won't get if I don't get one of them. So that's not a big deal. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I guess I could show. I crafted a couple minion speed jewels. They aren't crazy. This is... I kind of like this because it makes my weaker man be able to taunt. Like, I mean, have decoy totem, then stone golem. Taunt doesn't work with SRS, it was on the patch notes. It was actually kind of... Like, it was like a huge question mark when we read the patch notes, like, why can't SRS taunt anymore? But that's the reason. Pretty OP. Happened to get one with blind. This is really nice. I'm probably gonna opt out of getting Unwavering Stance because I got a really nice blind jewel. I would like to be able to upgrade this at some point. Yeah. When it comes to my skill tree, I think next is gonna be like taking a normal life node and then a level up. I'll respec one life node for a jewel slot. I think I have a lot of dexterity right now. Yeah, 170. But, you know, 29 is coming from here. So I will end up needing this dex node here. Unless I got gear with dex elsewhere. Oh yeah, and I have it here too. I don't even have my rings with minion speed yet. But it's really helping to have like... I think I have like 3 jewels with minion speed, right? Yeah. So I'm kinda happy with that. And I should try to reroll, roll other jewels with like damage. For like, you know, eventual Chimera fights. To make it a bit faster. It's not gonna be a problem with the 6-link though. I haven't walled my SRS yet. I'm waiting for these to come closer to 20 before I wall. I actually ended up finding another Empower yesterday too, which was really nice. Hope I don't die with them while leveling. And eventually I need to recolor this. Or I guess I'm gonna kinda hope that I get another. Because I think the average was like 700 crumbs. I would probably have to try to link a different Covenant with 4 red. Because I'm not planning to run minion speed at all. And out of all the sockets, the elemental focus is the worst. So I would really like to replace this with Empower. And then you can just replace melee splash with something like Ruthless or Added Fire or even Multi-Strike for some certain fights, but yeah. Eventually 4 red would be the ideal. But I don't know when it's gonna happen. If it's gonna even happen. Yeah, this short update video seemed to be like almost 19 minutes long. So I guess I'm gonna stop it here. I talked way too much I'm supposed to do. But looks like there came out to be ideas that I wanted to share. Yeah. Also I'm hungover. But drank way too much.